Michael, disappointing result, but any complaints?
No, I think we started the game a bit slow. To be honest, I think we were too slow out the blocks, and then I thought the second period of the first half we looked good. We got on top of it. We started to win more duels, pressed more aggressively, got on top of the game, caused them some problems. Had a big chance. I think it was Freddie that could have scored in the first half with a big chance, and then second half probably started a little bit how it went, and then I think it's a really soft free kick. First of all, I think the referee, when he sees that back, he'll be really disappointed with that. And then we've conceded that free kick, and then we're chasing. And then when you chase, it's always going to be difficult against these types of teams. But yeah, I think a few things we got to keep nudging, keep progressing on, which is a challenge. But yeah, so disappointed by the result. But there's moments in the game where I thought it could have gone either way.
I know it was a night and an opportunity for you to make the change. I think it was 6 in all. Do you feel that one or two players are not quite at 100% yet? Feeling their way back into first team football.
Yeah, well, you say that. Like I thought that for the first 20. We made 9 changes, and I thought that for the first 20. But then, like you say, after 20 minutes, we started to get on top of the game. We looked more aggressive. We looked more front-footed. We wanted to play forward more. We were higher. We were jumping on things. We were counter-pressing better. But we have to start. When they come into the team, they have to start like that. And then we started to move the ball, make passes in the right areas. And then the game looked more even, if you like. And then from that moment, I thought it was a good ding-dong between two teams, having a go and trying to win it. But yeah, I thought the set piece knocked the stuffing out of us a little bit. The free kick, because it felt like it came out of nothing. And yeah, we've conceded on that. That's too soft. So I think both goals were a little bit too soft. The second one is because we're chasing, and we're trying to keep people up, and we're trying to keep people high, so we lose our structure. But yeah, the first one is too soft for me.
They've got a big squad, Huddersfield, as well, haven't they? People they brought on very experienced. You bring in on Dion Charles, to replace an Alfie May.
Yep. That's what they are. They're a big team, big resources. But I think for long periods we matched them. We caused them problems, and again we had chances. I think second half we had a couple of chances. I think one dropped to Frankie in the box. We could have scored. So we've just got to make sure that against these big teams we just impose ourselves. And I thought after the first 20, we started to impose our game plan. We started to impose ourselves as individuals on them as individuals, and we looked better. But these big teams, if they score a worldie, no problem. But we don't want to concede those types of goals, the first one, because then it's really difficult to chase against these. So yeah, I'm disappointed with the goals really in the way they've come about. Not disappointed with the overall performance.
No game Saturday. Is that a bad thing now? Would you prefer to have a game before you meet up with Barnsley in a week's time?
I don't know. I think I don't think you can ever say it's good or bad. I think it's good for us to rest. We've got a few. We've got to check Colo out as well, because we're not sure what that looked like. That's not like Colo as well. He'll go into every battle. He's just, he's mentally strong, physically strong. So it's very unlike him to even come off the pitch. So that's a little bit of a concern for us. He trains every day like it's his last training session, so yeah, there's a bit of a worry there. Ringy took a bit of a knock and was hobbling around as well, so we've got to look at that. So we've got a few injuries we're picking up, but we knew that would be with this type of going into this winter period, and we've done well so far. We just need to keep healthy and move on to the next one
and keep things in perspective after the fantastic start that you've had to the season.
Yeah, but for sure we're in a good place in the league, and now you've got that old cliche, now we've got to concentrate on the league, but it was important to get players on the pitch that hadn't played very much tonight. So again, we thought we picked a team that would compete, and we did that. They made a few changes as well, so they've got a strong bench, but I thought we had a strong bench, so it was a very competitive game. Sometimes when you make those changes, it does take a little bit of time, so maybe that's players not playing together so much that it takes them 5, 10, 15 minutes to 20 minutes to get into the game, but they made changes as well, and I thought they were on top of us. So all in all, it's a tough night to take, because we wanted to go through, John. That's the most important thing tonight. We haven't gone through, so we're really disappointed about the result and not going into the next round. But it is what it is, and we have to concentrate now on the league.
I'm sure the fans are still with you.
Yeah, for sure. They were good. They were clapping at the end. They know the lads put a shift in, and even though I think the result didn't go away, you can see at the end. The thing that I'm proud of is the lads keep going. It doesn't matter, 1-0 down, 2-0 down, even at the end, the last 5 minutes, 2 minutes to play, the lads will keep pushing for a goal and keep trying. So there's nothing, you know, in all the lads, they'll always give everything to the end. You know, they'll always give everything to the end, and the fans know that. So again, you know, it's a big team that's come to town, but you know, we'll match them in the league for sure, and we're excited to play them twice in the league, and we've learnt a lot today. So yeah, we have to just move forward, like saying, and concentrate on the league now.